We are joined by Fire Chief Pat Kelly. He is the chairperson of the Executive Fire Officers Section. Thank you so much for joining us today.
You're welcome.
And talk with us a little bit about what is the EFO Section.
Well, the EFO Section is a group of people who have gone through the Executive Fire Officer program at the National Fire Academy and who want to make a difference within the fire service. Probably only about 3,500 people have gone through that program since 1985 out of the probably millions of firefighters eligible. So it's a pretty exclusive 4-year graduate level program that you actually can go to master's programs and get credit for the classes you've taken there. So it's for the future leaders of the fire service, their next step in their educational process.
And how does it best serve its members?
Well, what we try to do is we try to bring the information that they've taken through their research and their writing skills and then support the IAFC in a number of different projects. One, we're looking at professional development within the fire service and putting together and working with different committees and try to strengthen that within the country. We support the National Fire Academy in their programming, both financially and with our resources, with our personnel at the symposium. And we just try to make the fire service much more aware of what executive fire leaders need to be in the future.
And talk about how the EFO works outside of the IAFC.
Well, outside the IAFC, basically, we were an organization before we came into the IAFC in 2014. We were the National Society of Executive Fire Officers, made up again of graduates from that program. So what we do is we try to encourage people to get into the program, take their educational levels from their bachelor's degrees, which is required to get in there, get their EFO certifications, and then go on to master's programs so that the next leaders in the fire service are going to be equal to a lot of the CEOs and other private industry.
And talk to us about what we can expect to see from your section over the next year.
Over the next year, what we're looking at, one is a professional development group, and we're also going to look at the code of ethics within the fire service. The IAFC has a code of ethics which they adopted in, I think, 2003. But it isn't been publicized. It's not out into the public as much. We developed one through our own section. It's been adopted by the National Fire Academy and a number of other places. And we want to try to get fire departments to adopt a code of ethics and then have their members live by that.
Fantastic. Chief Kelly, chairperson of the EFO section, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.